In today's video, we're going to go through my physical TBR and get confronted with how many books I actually own that I still want and need to read. So hello my fellow fantasy book lovers and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi and welcome. My name is Kathy. I'm a goth girl from Belgium who loves to read fantasy books. Now, my book hoarding problem got slightly out of hand the past year ever since I really picked up reading again. And this is the result. I have 5 shelves that are full of books that are actually my physical TBR. These are all books that I haven't read yet. In my office, and the usual background of my videos are all the books that I have already read and they're nicely structured, etc. But this is just like one big pile or list of books. So what I want to do in today's video is actually go over all of the shelves. So I will go over each shelf and count the amount of books that are on it so that I actually know how many books are in my physical TBR. And then I want to also make myself a goal. But without further ado, let's start counting books. I'm aware that you might not be able to see the top shelf, so I'm gonna slightly tilt my camera for that. And now let's start counting books. Ooh. And actually that part of the bookshelves, so this part, is my partner's. That is not mine, so I'm not gonna touch those. So I have pen and paper next to me and I'm just quickly gonna go through them. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So 26 books on my first shelf. And I'm not counting like if a book is in there once or if I have duplicates, etc. Because some books I have more than one copy. I'm just counting the amount of books. Second shelf. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Second shelf, 26 books, which is the exact same amount as shelf number 1. Now we have shelf number 3, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 books on shelf number 3. And then we have shelf number 4, which is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 books on this shelf. And then finally the bottom shelf, the 5th shelf, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 books that are actually mine and then 2 books that I have borrowed from friends or family. So without borrowed books, that makes a grand total of 126 unread books that I have in my collection that I still want to read. That is a big amount of books. Like I read on average 50 books a year, a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on the year, of course. And I only actively started reading again last year. So in reality, this would take me 2 to 3 years to complete. Now, for this year, I want to set myself the goal to get this to around 100 books. So I want to read around 20 books that are now on my shelves. I'm not sure if that's going to be possible, but I want to set a goal. I want to just like make it something that I can work towards to or read towards to in my case. And maybe, like this is a big maybe, not something set in stone. Maybe if I could empty out that bottom shelf, so I have a little bit more space for like knickknacks again, because I have put away some of my knickknacks in the bottom drawers because like I don't really have space for them with all of my books. So my goal for this year is to have like a little bit of space again for knickknacks. But yeah, this is my entire physical TBR. It's 129 books and then 2 books that are separately there in the corner. And then of course the books that are down there are borrowed books. One of them I got from one of my best friends and the other one from my sister-in-law. The one I got from a friend is called Gothicana and the other one is called Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. And I'm actually looking forward to someday reading those. But so far I haven't gotten around to it yet. So this is my very confronting physical TBR. I would love to know from you, are you in a similar situation as mine, where you just keep hoarding books like a book dragon that you are, or do you actually read them? So if you are a bookworm more than a book dragon, because I'm very much in between, we often try to find comparisons, and the closest one we've gotten is Mushu. From Mulan, like the little dragon that can sit on your shoulder, that is like a tiny dragon, so it could be like a bookworm but also a book dragon, because I do read a lot of books, but apparently I do buy a lot of them as well. Now, before I end this video, I want to really quickly tell you that the amount of books that you own doesn't define if you're a reader or not, or if you're a book lover or not, because I know some people can't afford to buy these many books. Honestly, I've spent so much money on books at this point that I'm like kind of afraid to tell you how much this would be. I think it would be one entire full month of my paycheck that is in these books currently. So like, I get it that not everyone has a book collection like mine, and I also get that some people prefer to not own physical books and prefer to read on an e-reader. And I'm personally kind of in between. I love to own books, I like to read physical books, but I also love my e-reader, and I think my e-reader is so much more convenient for me whenever I'm reading in bed, etc. So I know that there's different types of readers. Some people prefer to only read physical books, some people like to only read on their e-reader, and some people like to listen to audiobooks, and I'm in between e-reader and physical book reader. I'm currently not as much into audiobooks. I'm trying to, but it's not really my thing. So yeah, I just want to make sure to clarify that you don't need to own physical books yourself in order to be considered a reader or like a book lover, etc. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below, how big is your TBR list? And do you have a physical TBR list like I do, or do you have a digital one? Do you actually only buy books as you're reading them, or do you even only read digitally? I would love to know. And more specifically, are there any books that you're really looking forward to? Because if I look at my shelves like this, The Court of Shadows by Victor Dixon is one of the books that I really want to read pretty soon. Also, Evocation by S.D. Gibson is really like yelling at me that I need to pick it up. There's also Gideon, Harrow, and Nonna the Ninth that I really want to start. There's a book of Azrael. Like, when I see them, The Shadows Between Us is also a book that I really want to read. Like, seeing my books and seeing what I own makes it harder and easier for me to pick what I'm gonna read next. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and of course, if you haven't already and you'd like to be, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week, and I would love to have you for every single one of them. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye!